Welcome back to T's Kitchen. Today on the menu we're gonna make today is oxtail soup. So comforting, a comforting food that will just kind of just bring warmth to your body on a nice fall day. So here are the ingredients that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using stewed veggies here, the vegetables, soup mix. There's nothing wrong with buying bag vegetables, the frozen one. It's easy. They're cut up already for you. They're sealed, freshly. So that's a good thing about that. We have our green peppers is in a bag. Sometimes you don't want to do all that chopping. So there's nothing wrong with just chopping up, buying the ones in the bag. Or if you want to chop your vegetables up, that's fine as well. I do have the combination of a few things that I'm going to put in fresh, which I do have my onion here, and I have my minced garlic, and I have a piece of two pieces of garlic cloves here that I'm going to actually put in there as well. So we have our little petite potatoes here. We have our beef stock. We have our the star of the show is the oxtails. So we're going to do that. We're going to use those. I'm going to clean those up and get ready and put those on. I have my cornmeal here because I'm going to make some cornbread patties to go along with my oxtail soup today. Here are the seasonings that I'm going to be using. Allspice. I have a little bit of the chicken bouillon. And this is like more so the base here. It's more like a paste. I have my Italian season. I have my celery flakes, bay leaf, and I have my garlic powder, Lowry seasoning salt. So we're going to go ahead and combine all of these ingredients together, and stay tuned so I can show you the final results or the way I actually combine these beautiful ingredients together. See you in a little bit. Okay, so what I just did, I actually rinsed off my oxtails, and I'm going to get ready and season them. And I'm going to sear them in my Dutch oven right here. Just put a little sear on them. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and put them into my crock pot. Easy, one pot meal. Doesn't take long. This is a pressure cooker / crock pot. So we're going to pressure cook the oxtails once we sear them. Stay tuned. I found another seasoning here that I'm adding to my family. Found this one at Home Goods. So this is going to be added to my oxtails here, along with the other seasoning. Not making it too salty, so it doesn't have much salt base at all to this. All right, stay tuned. oxtails are ready. Once they're done, I'm going to add my diced tomatoes into my stew. This diced tomatoes right here has some green chilies inside of it. Nothing wrong with it. You don't have to use this kind. Normally I like to use stew, but I used what was in my pantry already. So you can use tomatoes or not use tomatoes, but the combination of the tomatoes and the oxtails along with the stew, the potatoes and all the different ingredients comes together so well. And then I'm going to add seasoning right after. So I'm going to add a little bit more seasoning into the actual soup. So see you in a little and I'll show you the final results. I already washed off my veggies, even though they were frozen in a bag. I just went on ahead and rinsed them down still to get some of the ice and the, loosen them up a little bit to help them cook along quicker, let the cooking process cook faster. And then I'm going to next prepare my cornbread patties. After that, it will all come together and I'll show you the final results. See you in a little. Okay, I just checked my oxtails here and they're pretty much done, but they're a little tough. So what I'm going to do is let them cook in the pressure cooker about 30 more minutes to maybe 40 minutes. And it should be ready. And then I'm going to combine everything together and put it into my stock pot here. Alrighty, we'll see you in a little bit. Here's my cornbread patties. Buttermilk cornbread patties. All right, look at this. It's ready. Tender meat. Some is falling off the bone here. So what I'm going to do is transfer this to the stock pot. Add my potatoes and all my veggies with it. There is about 3 bay leaves inside of here. So you want to remove the bay leaves, of course. It really doesn't bother me because I know that I don't, not to eat it. But at the same time, if you want, you can actually remove them. But it doesn't take long at all in the pressure cooker. Oxtails automatically has, pretty much tough meat. It has a tough meat to it. So you can see here how tender it is, falling off the bone. So I'm going to transfer it to the stock pot, and I'm about to re-season a little bit of it. And I will see you in a little. Go, the final results on this flavorful oxtail soup. I taste the broth. Oh my goodness, it is so good. This is an old school dinner comfort food. Like I mentioned, I used to eat this at home. My mom used to make this for us. Didn't really appreciate it then, but I do appreciate it now. My family requested this. Pretty much, you know what? My daughter, Micah, she requested this. She asked for it. She's like, Mom, can you please make some oxtail soup? So I try to think of dishes and dinners to make for the family that would stretch pretty much a day or two. I mean, more than a day. At least 2 days. And sometimes you may have to add a little bit more vegetables to it, a little bit more broth to it, what have you, because pretty much the broth is what everybody loves. I added some kitchen bouquet. That's like a browner, a seasoning browner. It helps to darken your broth up. You can also add a little bit of flour and, like a roux to it so you can make it a lot thicker. This broth is pretty loose here. It's not too thick. It's not that thin either. But as it sits, it's going to thicken up anyway. And so I have my cornbread patties here. My kids used to think it was actually pancakes, but that's how my mom used to make it. So that's how I made it because I like them. So they're buttermilk cornbread patties. So we're going to go ahead and plate this or put it in a bowl and have a nice little comfort meal. Thanks for watching, everyone. I do appreciate you following my videos and being there for me, all the good support and feedback. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching T's Kitchen. Enjoy your day.